Hi everybody, what's going on? It's Switch from London, Ontario, doing the final battle in the final round of the Twilight Cup versus Haley Storm. We've actually already done our first two rounds, and we each won a respective round by just a sliver of health, probably less than 5 HP. So really intense tournament so far, and really great competitors, one and all throughout the whole thing. And so Haley and I are going into our final round here. She's got a perfect maxed out Sableye. Very jealous there. I went with Azumarill because I thought she'd probably go with this, but Azumarill's just really tanky and can take a lot of hits, so I figured that it would be a safe bet no matter what she put out. Now, I went with the Ice Beam, even though Play Rough has been super effective, just because I wanted to get a first charge move off and maybe bait out a shield kind of quickly, which worked out pretty well. Now, she's going to go for a Power Gem, so I figured that's probably what she'd be doing because she got it out so quick. So I'd trade a shield one for one. Now, she's going to back out. And she doesn't really have a good counter for my Azumarill, so she goes for the Mirror Match. And I kind of wanted to save my Azumarill for her for that same match again later, so I went for the Umbreon. Might have been a mistake, but we'll see. And then I shielded it, even though it's really tanky. So we'll see if that was another mistake. And then this one has Last Resort as its charge move. I do have a 0 attack, 15 defense and HP Umbreon. That's at 1500 exactly. But it only has dark type moves, and you really, if you're going to have an Umbreon on this move, you have to have Last Resort. That neutral DPS actually being its best case scenario. I did take super effective damage from that Play Rough, but again, it's so tanky, I was able to take that damage. I was really hoping to get that Last Resort in, but unfortunately it was charged and I couldn't get it in. So I get hit with that Play Rough, and then he's down. So we go back to Azumarill. Now, Ice Beam is not super effective against Azumarill. It's actually the wrong move to use, but I was hoping to kind of, swap in and maybe scare her a little bit and maybe bait out that last shield, but she didn't, unfortunately. Play Rough is the best option in an Azumarill mirror match. Now, she's going to get her charge move off first. Play Rough, really a lot of damage. A lot better than Ice Beam, so I'm going to do a Play Rough now. And yeah, there we go. She actually shields it at that point, which is the correct thing to do. Now you saw we got items there. We're playing at the Roxbury in London for this tournament and the Boulder Cup. They're sitting right on a gym, so that's pretty good for us, actually. So I want to thank them. Now I'm using Ice Beam, which I said before is the wrong move, but now because the health was so low and I didn't want to receive another Play Rough, it was actually the right move to use just because I could get it off quickly and I knew I'd be able to finish off her Azumarill. Now we're going to try again for a Play Rough. I was originally tapping on that Ice Beam, which probably would have been better just because I was getting so low on health, but she gets that quick move, Power Gem off before I'm able to do a charge move. So that's two charge moves I haven't been able to get off yet, and I've used shields kind of early, so a lot of mistakes. So at this point, I'm really relying on a Stunk Tank, which was my lead for my last two battles, which I'd won one and lost one, so I figured I'd just keep it in the crew, but maybe not lead with it this time, going with a Crunch to finish off Sableye, who really did a fair bit. Really strong player there, if you can get a perfect maxed out one. Now this right here, if they can get that Silverwind, I'm doomed for sure, but I get that Flamethrower off, probably with maybe like 20 health left, probably even less than that. And so that super effective damage is just really securing that win for me. Now I want to thank everyone else for coming out and participating. Haley Storm for playing with me and the whole London community. Thank you very much.